Speaking of context, let's talk oil prices, right? Rising following the release of better than expected GDP growth for the fourth quarter of last year. And it comes after increasing crude oil prices amid severe winter storms that stalled domestic production. For more, we turn to Yahoo Finance's Ines Ferré on the oil trade. Hi, Ines.
Hi, Julie. And it was a big day for oil prices today because they were up more than 2%, as much as 3% for WTI, breaking above the resistance of $75 a barrel, above $77 a barrel today. You also are looking at Brent crude that is up more than 2.5%, Brent crude above $82 a barrel, and some bullish developments. As you had mentioned, the GDP print for the fourth quarter of last year in the U.S., it came in hotter than expected for that preliminary print. Also, China coming out with some stimulative measures for banks, reducing the amount of liquidity that the banks have to have on hand. And then you've got cold winter weather, which has affected U.S. production. You had last week production down by 1 million barrels. That's according to EIA data. North Dakota was heavily impacted because of the freezing temperatures. And then you've also had stockpiles, which dropped last week. So you had crude inventories, which were down more than 9 million barrels. And that was much more than what analysts had been expecting. So all of this bullish for oil prices. You did have gasoline supplies, which increased by nearly 5 million barrels to a 3-year high. That's bearish for oil prices. But look, the bottom line is that these freezing temperatures, they have had an impact on U.S. production. They've had an impact on refineries. The refinery capacity was at 85.5% last week, according to EIA data. So that really has been impacting prices, as well as those Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. Also, keep in mind, you've got a meeting coming up from OPEC Plus on February 1st. So we'll see what happens after that as well.
You sure will. Ines, thank you for that. Appreciate it.